Yes, ma'am.
All right, so do you wish to have a jury trial?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, state, are you all going to be proceeding on the possession 1 to 4 or the injury to?
The injury.
All right, so
Your Honor, good morning. Frankie Sandoval on behalf of Mr. Saldana.
Mhm.
Your Honor, I have some time this afternoon. Would it be possible for Mr. Saldana to and I to confer just a little bit longer?
Sure.
We'll get the jury trial date, but just to make sure that we are all on the same page as it were.
okay, sure, most definitely.
I appreciate it, Judge. Thank you.
All right,
Your Honor, can I speak on the record?
what do you want to say?
I would like to object to the indictment and the evidence they're using for the indictment. And I'm also reserving all my rights.
Mr. Saldana, why are we talking?
All right, so let me explain something to you, Mr. Saldana. I understand what you're saying. I'm internalizing what you're saying,
Yes, ma'am.
but this is what I'm going to say, and I want you to internalize what I'm saying.
Yes, ma'am.
If you need open heart surgery, are you following me with this scenario?
Yes, ma'am.
And the doctor tells you, hey, you need open heart surgery, and I'm going to do the open heart surgery. Do you go to the library, read a book, and tell the doctor, hey, I know you're doing open heart surgery on me, and this is the scalpel you should be using, and this is the stitch you should be using, and this is the way you should perform that surgery?
No, ma'am.
See, and people think that attorneys just talk, oh, I can do that. All they're doing is talking, but behind their talking comes a lot of knowledge and a lot of experience. And everybody thinks that they can do that. So for example, with regards to an objection to the indictment or objection to the evidence used for the indictment, that's something that your attorney will be taking care of if legally there's a reason for it to be. If he determines that legally there's no grounds for it, then he's not going to go forward with it. That's the way it works. So your attorney wants to have a chance to talk with you. I'll let you speak with him in the box. And what date, Ms. Ferguson? All right. Your jury trial is going to be July 2nd. If you want to do something with this case, you can do something with it today, or either what's going to happen is you're going to be set for jury trial on July 2nd.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm sorry, Your Honor, just for advance information, I have a conflict on the 3rd. I'm a prosecutor for a local municipality. And we
Okay.
have court on the 3rd.
Oh, we'll work around it.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right, so just have a seat in the box, but your jury trial date is going to be July 2nd.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, are the parties ready on Saldana? All right, court is calling 2024 CR 2324, State of Texas versus Valentin Saldana. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Marjorie Hillman for the state.
Defense?
Your Honor, good afternoon. Frankie Sandoval on behalf of Mr. Saldana.
Are you Mr. Saldana? Counsel, have you received all the discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Saldana, did you review the document entitled True Bill of Indictment with your attorney, and did you understand it?
No.
All right, you need to speak up.
No.
All right, counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Your Honor, we are waiving the enhancement paragraph and we're proceeding on the underlying offense.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with injury, bodily injury intentionally or knowingly? That's a 3rd-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're moving very slow with your answers. All right, do I need to speak up for you?
I think everybody can hear me pretty clearly. Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm sorry, what?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you understanding everything?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Did you understand if you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea? If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront Any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
In my opinion, yes, Judge.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Saldana, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
No, ma'am.
All right, do you want to go to a jury trial?
If I'm not satisfied with the way I'm being represented, no, ma'am, I don't want to go to trial.
All right. All right, so this is your attorney. This is what I know. We can go off the record. Here's the thing. An attorney will tell you, this is what the state is offering you. You can either accept it or reject it. This is a case that the state has made the decision to waive the habitual. If we were proceeding of the habitual, you know what your minimum is?
Ma'am.
What?
25.
And so you're saying you're not satisfied with your attorney when the state is not proceeding on the habitual.
I'm like, yes, ma'am, I'm like,
What does that mean?
all right.
All right, we're back on the record. Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 10 years in the prison. There are no applications. The state is taking in consideration County Court Cause number 722472, 2024 CR 3082. There's an affirmative finding of family violence, and there's to be no contact with the complainant. Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition?
No.
Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
Did you review the paragraph entitled waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
In the interest of justice, that would be our request, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, Mr. Saldana presents himself before you, accepting responsibility for the matter before you. As the court may be aware in reviewing his record.
Excuse me, just 1 second. Mr. Cox, if y'all can move down to the other end, we're on the record. That's okay. All right, we're back on the record. Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor. As the court is aware, Mr. Saldana is currently on parole on a previous case. He would respectfully request, and I make this request on his behalf, that although we understand and he understands not binding, we would ask that the sentence that will be imposed today by this honorable court run concurrently with whatever actions parole takes on his former case.
All right, and what are the parole case numbers?
Your Honor, Mr. Saldana. If I may have a moment, Your Honor.
Sure.
Thank you. The burglary of habitation, Your Honor, case out of the 226 District Court, case number 2014 CR 10282B as in boy.
Mhm.
Yes, Your Honor. That's the open parole matter that, again, Mr. Saldana is aware it's not binding, but he would respectfully request this court make a notation that it's the court's desire that it run concurrent.
All right, this court is going to do. As previously stated, the court is finding you guilty. The court will sentence you to 10 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. This will run concurrent with 2014 CR 10282B. Take in consideration County Court Cause number 722472, 2024 CR 3082. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with Mallory, Malerie Saldana, Jaden Saldana, Jayden, and Irene Portelis. Is there anything else with regards to sentencing from either side?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
Not on behalf of Mr. Saldana, Your Honor, we appreciate the courtesy extended by the court and the state in allowing us to address this matter this afternoon.
All right. And then did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, and also because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right. Those documents go to the defense attorney. Thank you. All right, we can go off the record. Your minimum is 25 years in the prison. You understand? Your attorney was able to get you less than the 25 years. Do you understand? And I don't know what you don't understand. It appears that prison is not teaching you what it should be teaching you. But if you come back out and you commit another offense or alleged to have committed another offense, potentially based upon whatever offense that may be, you're looking at a minimum of 25 years. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
On behalf of Mr. Saldana, thank you.
Let's get the facts straight. She loves a verbal ashtray. Never blowing smoke when she gets pissed. She's quick to castrate. Love her on a good day, love her on a bad day. Either way, she's here to stay, stay, stay.